Hello everyone, this is Elizabeth from the Marathon City Branch Library. I'd like to recommend a good book to you today. It's called The 14th Goldfish by Jennifer L. Holm. Imagine that your grandpa is a scientist who's just discovered a way of reversing the aging process. His formula regenerates the body's cells to stop senescence, or growing old. He's 76 years old, but looks 14, a skinny teenager with acne and long hair, because, as he says, try being bald for 30 years and see how fast you cut your hair when you get it back. Added to this, he dresses like an old man, in polyester pants, a cardigan, and loafers. This is life for Ellie Cruz, who is now attending middle school with her grandpa because he looks too young to stay at home alone. Ellie and her new friend Raj will help him sneak back into his science lab to recover his anti-aging formula, which he names T. Melvinus after himself. Melvin thinks he'll be awarded a Nobel Prize for his discovery. Ellie is not so sure that it's all really a good thing. The more she learns about the potential consequences of reversing aging, the more she would like her grandpa's research to remain a secret. I find this story's premise, the base on which it's built, to be incredibly interesting to think about, and it's definitely an entertaining book the whole way through. Ellie connects with her grandpa not as he was at her age, but as he is. He just looks young. She finds that they have more in common than she thought. There's also a sequel book to this story called The Third Mushroom that I can recommend. The part I'm going to read is from Chapter 3, when Ellie sees her young-looking grandpa for the first time. I stare out into the night to catch a last glimpse of my babysitter, but I see someone else, a boy with long hair. He's standing beneath the old dying palm tree on our front lawn. It drops big brown fronds everywhere, and my mom says it needs to come down. The boy is slender, wiry looking. He looks 13, maybe 14. It's hard to tell with boys sometimes. "You need to put your trash out," the boy calls to my mom. Tomorrow is trash day, and our neighbor's trash cans line the street. "Would you please come inside already?" my mom tells the boy. "And when's the last time you fertilized the lawn?" he asks. "There's crabgrass." "It's late," my mom says, holding the door open impatiently. I wonder if he's one of my mom's students. Sometimes they help her haul stuff in and out of her big battered cargo van. "You have to maintain your house if you want it to maintain its value," he says. "Now..." The boy reluctantly picks up a large duffel bag and walks into our house. He doesn't look like the typical theater crew kid. They usually wear jeans and t-shirts, stuff that's easy to work in. This kid's wearing a rumpled pinstripe shirt, khaki polyester pants, a tweed jacket with patches on the elbows, and leather loafers. But it's his socks that stand out the most. They're black dress socks. You don't see boys in middle school wearing those a lot. It's like he's on his way to a bar mitzvah. He stares at me with piercing eyes. "Did you make honor roll?" I'm startled, but answer anyway. We haven't gotten report cards yet." Something about the boy seems familiar. His hair is dark brown, on the shaggy side, and the ends are dyed gray. An actor from one of my mom's shows, maybe? "Who are you?" I ask him. He ignores me. "You need good grades if you're going to get into a competitive PhD program." "PhD program? She's 11 years old," my mother says. "You can't start too early. Speaking of which," he says, looking pointedly at my mother's outfit, "is that what you wear to work?" My mom likes to raid the theater wardrobe closet at school. This morning she left the house in a floor-length black satin skirt and matching bolero jacket with a frilly white poet's shirt. "Maybe you should consider buying a nice pantsuit," he suggests. "Still stuck in the Stone Age, I see," she shoots back. Then he turns and looks at me, taking in my tank top and boxer shorts pajama set. He says, "Why are your pajamas so short? Whatever happened to long nightgowns? Are you boy crazy like your mother was?" "All the girls her age wear pajamas like that," my mom answers for me. "And I wasn't boy crazy." "You must have been boy crazy to elope," he says. "I was in love," she says through gritted teeth. "A PhD lasts a lot longer than love," he replies. "It's not too late to go back to school. You could still get a real degree." Something about this whole exchange tickles at my memory. It's like watching a movie I've already seen. I study the boy, the gray-tipped hair, the way he's standing so comfortably in our hall, how his right hand opens and closes as if used to grasping something by habit. But it's the heavy gold ring hanging loosely on his middle finger that draws my eye. It's a school ring, like the kind you get in college, and it looks old and worn and has a red gem in the center. "I've seen that ring before," I say, and then I remember whose hand I saw it on. I look at the boy. "Grandpa?" I blurt out. If this sounds like a book you'd enjoy reading, you can check it out at the library or digital library, or keep it in mind for later. Thank you for listening, and remember to take some time to read something you enjoy today.